unusual rendition of the story, and I liked it very much. Go ahead.
The Christmas Puppy. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house a creature was stirring, no bigger than a mouse. She woke up in the middle of the dark night, looked down at the ground, and screamed with delight. A puppy sat by her feet, his chest was pounding with his heartbeat. She sat on the floor, scratching his tummy. He wiggled his legs like he thought it was funny. His coat was so soft, he jumped on and off. She grabbed him and snuggled in bed. He squirmed and squirmed as the girl patted his head. An hour passed and he was still awake. Finally he fell asleep, lying down as flat as a pancake. What was he dreaming of, the girl thought. As her eyes started to close, she thought of the present her parents had bought. In the morning, when the sun was just right, the puppy was gone, out of sight. The girl, full of fear, ran down the stairs, where Christmas presents awaited there. Her parents came down soon after her. She missed that puppy shine. One by one, the girl opened the presents and shouted with glee. She got everything she wanted except one little tiny puppy. She was ashamed, so she ran to her bed. "We thought you would like to pick one at the shelter instead," her parents said. As they went downtown, the girl looked around. She saw cute puppies in the window. Suddenly she filled with a heap of sorrow, for not one of these puppies was the one she had seen. She remembered the puppy being a light shade of yellow. What a cute fellow. His eyes were all droopy, his tail was all loopy. He had one brown patch, but still none of the puppies seemed to match. She walked down the rows filled with dogs big and small. She stopped in her tracks. She found the best one of all. It wasn't the one she saw the night before. It was a little black puppy lying on the floor. "That's the one I want, the one lying in its bed." The parents looked like they had hit their heads. The girl's parents' smile was just a smudge. "Come on, puppy, I'll name you Pudge." As they filled out the sheet, the girl thought about the puppy she could keep. She walked back home with the puppy in her hands. She hoped that his belly really expands. I love puppies when they are fat, for she was so skinny, skinny mini. He jumped from her arms and chased the cat. The girl ran behind him so fast. Pudge kind of liked it. He was having a blast. They chased each other in a zigzag line. The cat was so sad that it sent shivers down her spine. At last the girl caught him and brought him inside. He was so thrilled he left to hide. "Come on, Pudge, it's breakfast time." He sprang out of the living room like he had just solved a crime. Pudge chowed down his food as fast as he could. He had no accidents, just as he should. He was the best dog ever, the girl had thought, thinking of the present her parents had bought. But what had happened from the dog from last night? All of her soul was filled with delight. Had she dreamt of the dog while fast asleep, or was she just simply counting sheep? The puppy was no longer in her mind, but she had a new one she could actually find. The Christmas Eve puppy was lost in her memories. Instead, she'd have a puppy who she now sees. There always has to be a happy ending, but this ending is still mind-bending. Love is one step away from every small part, a tiny missing piece from your big heart.
Really, that was masterful. Thank you very much. And keep reading.